Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be checking out a Battlefield 3 modification called Project Reality. And some of you may have heard of this already and know that it was the modification was in development. Well, it's finally here, and you've probably seen me the last couple days stream Battlefield 3 Project Reality. So what is Project Reality? Well, it is a total conversion modification for BF3 that focuses on team play and communication. It draws inspiration from the original Project Reality mod and offers a complete gameplay and UI overhaul that creates a more tactical and immersive experience in comparison to the original vanilla Battlefield 3. It is also worth noting that Reality mod is created by a team of volunteers without direct funding, and the modification is still under development. Now, what's the history behind Project Reality? Where did this come from? And it's actually interesting, and I when I read up on this, I was actually surprised, and I really want to share this with you guys. So Project Reality began development for Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2 released a Project Reality modification in 2005, and they released a mini modification, and then they released a standalone version in 2013. That's how long this project has been around. Project Reality aimed to make Battlefield 2 a more realistic tactical first-person shooter. Along with this, a Project Reality mod for Arma 2 was released as a beta in 2011 and was later moved to Arma 3 in 2013. Unfortunately, this project was suspended, and I'd assume this was due to Squad releasing and what we're seeing today, Project Reality for Battlefield 3. How do you get into Project Reality? How do you play this awesome modification? So I'm going to put a link down in the description so you guys can check it out over at the Battlefield 3 Reality website. It'll take you there. It'll give you a description on what you need to do. It's fairly simple to get right into it. However, you do need to own a legit copy of Battlefield 3 from Origin, and you also have to own the premium edition of Battlefield 3. If you don't feel like paying the $20+ or whatever it is to purchase Battlefield 3 premium, you can also just subscribe to the default EA Play, the $4.99 version. Get a subscription and you'll unlock Battlefield 3 premium through that subscription. Now let's talk a little bit about the gameplay. We're looking at a very slow-paced version of Battlefield. You guys remember how Battlefield is played. It's a real, you have that COD-esque, let's sprint around, let's rush people, let's drop shot people, fully automatic from across the map. This kind of wipes that out completely and turns it into an immersive, realistic experience. It encourages more team play and communication. You'll notice that the original Battlefield 3 was out voice chat. However, Project Reality adds in a local voice chat, squad voice chat, VoIP, and squad to squad VoIP, much like other tactical milsim shooters like Hell Let Loose and the original Squad game. Now, it's been a while since I've played vanilla Battlefield 3, but it's definitely a game I've came back to from time to time just because it was a very unique Battlefield. In my opinion, it was one of the best Battlefields to date. Now, obviously the graphics have dated quite a bit, but honestly this game looks pretty good. But overall, for Project Reality, the gameplay changes are incredible, and it makes the game feel a lot slower, much like other tactical milsim shooters. I definitely believe that most of the inspiration came from Squad. However, this is interesting, by the way. From what I've read, it sounded like Squad got its original inspiration from the classic Battlefield 2 Project Reality mod we were just talking about. So I guess it's fair to say that Squad isn't so original and unique after all. Honestly though, I feel like the animations and combat feels much more immersive compared to Squad. It just feels more crisp. Squad, it kind of has like that clunky feeling to it, and I've put so much time into Squad, and there is a lot of clunkiness there. With Battlefield 3 Project Reality, it feels like a AAA title released one of the best military simulation tactical based shooters, and that really does say a lot coming from somebody who I mean, I have played a lot of tactical based shooters, but I also play a lot of AAA titles as well, and it definitely does have that feel to it. You'll notice there's a lot of roles from other milsim tactical shooters, just like how we were talking with Squad. You've got the squad leader, you've got a medic, a breacher, which the breacher actually comes with a breaching shotgun, a semi-automatic shotgun, which is really cool. And each class has a different kit. You've got frag grenades, you've got smoke grenades. The breacher even has like a breaching C4 or a C2 charge that you can put on walls or doors and blow them open. It's really cool. You can't just fling the C2 across the map like Call of Duty and get 4 kills. There's an automatic rifleman, a grenader, light anti-tank, a rifleman, a marksman, and a machine gunner. And you'll notice there's an automatic rifleman and a machine gunner. I didn't get to play the machine gunner class, but from what I know, the automatic rifleman is a little more accurate and you can get some more stable shots downrange, and the machine gunner is mostly there to provide suppressive fire. Now, we've got mechanics that are similar to other games. You'll have the ability to place down rally points as a squad leader, forward operating bases, otherwise known as FOBs. You can mark positions on the map for your entire team. You also have the ability to utilize artillery that is available every 5 to 10 minutes depending on the last artillery strike. You'll notice a lot of HUD changes, HUD features that change it up compared to the vanilla Battlefield 3 game. Project Reality features a compass at the bottom of your HUD that allows you to give an approximate direction of enemy contact. Also, just like other milsim shooters, you'll notice that the ability to bring up a map will display your objectives as well as friendly unit positions. Now, playing this game for the last couple days, the biggest thing right now that has bothered me is stability issues. I've been getting crashes, freezes, lag, rubber banding, this weird rubber banding when players leave and join, and a lot of desync issues. I'll notice that, like, you'll even remember, like, from the original Battlefield games, the vanilla Battlefield games, there was desync when you're getting shot at, right? You'll go behind the wall and that bullet that enemy just shot already registered on their screen, but it didn't necessarily register properly on your screen, but it does to the server. So you go behind the wall and you drop and you die. Unfortunately, I don't even know if that's something that they can fix with this modification, and it is going to suck. It's just something we're going to have to deal with and hope that it improves when they fix the stability issues. Now, it is, like I said earlier, the modification is still under development. There's no vehicles right now. I believe we don't have transport vehicles or anything crazy. I know we have a helicopter on one of the maps that the US Marines can utilize, and as far as I know, that's it. I'm surprised there aren't any transport vehicles, and that's kind of my biggest gripe, is the stability issues and the transport vehicles not being existent. We should be able to have Humvees and other type of utility type vehicles to transport troops from one place to another. However, with all of that being said, putting aside all of those issues and some of my gripes, I do think that this game is going to be shaping up to be one of the best tactical military simulation modifications, reshaping a classic Battlefield game, Battlefield 3, and turning it into a realistic, immersive tactical shooter. Only time will really tell what this game is going to bring, what this modification is going to bring. But I'm having a lot of fun so far. We'll see how long this lasts, but I'll definitely be returning as they release updates. I'm curious as to what you guys think about this modification. It's a lot of fun so far. I'm enjoying it. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Either way, thank you so much for sticking to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.